Fortnite Chapter 7 is getting closer and closer, but nobody is talking about the insider leaks, so I'm going to go over everything, including new map leaks, battle pass skins, live event information, and so much more that we need to go over, so let's not waste any more time and get straight into it. Remember, I will be gifting 5 lucky subscribers every single day through this whole season, the Simpsons Battle Pass, which you guys do not want to miss out on, so make sure you guys do like the video, subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on, and make sure you guys are commenting your epic ID name down below so I can add you and send you the Battle Pass for completely free. If you guys are picking up the Battle Pass, and remember, please do consider popping in my support creator code Apple1, as it does help out the channel an absolute ton. So starting off with the live event, because I know a lot of people are excited for this. But the Fortnite live event has been confirmed to be called 0 Hour, which hints towards 0 point, and the countdown will appear on Town Square very soon, as we do know this event is going down on November the 29th, which I'm actually very excited for. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you guys are excited for it, because bro, it is going to be absolutely insane. But some fresh live event leaks have actually just surfaced, so it turns out we're actually going to be going into space during this live event, which is pretty interesting. I imagine we're going to be seeing the loop again. Sky Mango, I'm not entirely sure what this is, but it will be revealed a few days before the event with a build-up LTM, and in here we'll be fighting only morph bugs with Jones talking in voice lines, which is actually really cool, bro. So it looks like the bugs aren't completely gone, but we're going to be eliminating them inside a brand new build-up LTM that they've never done before, so this is actually pretty cool. The IO Hunter boss icon was actually added inside of this update under the boss plugin, which means he'll be playing a role inside of this live event, which looks like the 7 and the Imagined Order are also coming back. I'm not quite sure how the Imagined Order is going to be coming back because, bro, we haven't heard anything about them over the years, literally nothing. So it's going to be quite interesting to see both of these come back. But talking about the 7, there are so many brand new leaks on it, and bro, it is insane. So let's get into all of that quickly before we get into the Chapter 7 Battle Pass, because you don't want to miss out on that. With 2 epic employees wearing tops with the 7 logo and the word 7 for Chapter 7, but this time the logo is yellow, which is normally red, so maybe we'll be getting a different version of the 7, which would actually be insane, because the Order's NPC icon was actually re-added inside of this update, and in the surveys there is a new version of the Order skin, which looks pretty cool, but we're going to have to wait and see to find out in 3 weeks time when Chapter 7 releases what exactly the skins are going to be, because I'm really excited for the Foundation to return, but who knows if he's going to be the same. But like I said, people aren't talking about the insider leaks that have surfaced, and they are pretty insane. It's been leaked that we are getting a Harry Potter collab next season, which means we're also going to be getting a Hogwarts POI on the new Chapter 7 map inside a forest biome. This is going to be crazy, bro. A whole castle POI. It's not going to be like a normal castle, it's going to be Hogwarts. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait to land at this POI. But we're also getting a bunch of Harry Potter skins, with Harry Potter being the tier 100 skin inside of the Battle Pass. With an early look at it here, you guys can see this skin looks absolutely insane, bro. We're also going to be getting Hermione and Ron come out into the item shop, as well as Voldemort, Dumbledore, and some other Harry Potter skins. It's going to be absolutely insane, but it doesn't stop there, because we're also going to be getting mythic wands that belong to each skin. So every single one is going to have a different spell, very similar to how the lightsabers had different abilities. So say you pick up Voldemort's wand, you're going to be able to use the Killing Curse, which is going to be very OP. I'm extremely excited to try out these mythic wands. I think they're actually going to be really cool. Brooms will also be coming back, but we're getting a massive reworked, because right now when they get added into the game, they're just useless, bro. You jump in the air and you basically just fall to the ground. We're going to be getting a whole new rework on brooms, which is pretty cool. But inside Winterfest, as we know, it is coming out inside of Chapter 7 at the very start. We're going to be getting a Christmas-themed Hatsune Miku skin, just like how we had a Christmas Snoop Dogg skin. We're going to be getting this anime skin, which I'm actually very excited to get. I believe this is going to be a free skin inside of Winterfest, so make sure you guys are on the lookout for this skin, because it does seem pretty cool. But 2 of these skins you guys can actually get for completely free if you guys do play Fortnite on PC or mobile and get 100,000 XP inside of the Fortnite Simpsons. Fortnite will grant you the Clyde skin and the Free Diver skin for completely free, bro. I can't lie, this is actually really cool to get players to play the Simpsons season. Honestly, I don't know why you're not playing the Simpsons season, because it is so much fun. So the very first gameplay footage for Chapter 7 will be released on November the 19th, with Fortnite creators being flown out somewhere to play the season early, and that's how it's going to be getting revealed, which is pretty insane. But there are actually a few things we already know. So the Hollywood sign will be inside of this season, which is probably just going to say Fortnite. We then have an Area 1 POI, a Casino POI, and the Nevada Desert. It looks like they're kind of going off a American-styled season, which is actually pretty cool, I can't lie. The map is going to be absolutely amazing, but we also have some upcoming trains that are getting fully reworked for Chapter 7, and you guys can see here, they are so much more different. You guys can go inside of the trains and stuff, so this is actually going to be kind of cool, I can't lie. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But FNBR Intel has posted an info recap on everything we know of that's going to be coming out inside of Chapter 7. Like I said, we have a Casino POI, and we're going to be getting a Gambler's Shotgun, which is actually going to be kind of OP, I think. Obviously, we spoke about the Hollywood sign, the desert biome, but the little to no snow on the map, which is kind of disappointing, I can't lie, because we're going straight into Winterfest, so maybe they just add snow later on. We then have floating balloons on the map. I believe this is going to be very similar to Chapter 3 Season 2 when we had those like pads with massive balloons which you guys could rotate around the map in. I think that's going to be like that, which honestly I am very excited for, because we're actually going to be getting some brand new POIs added onto the island throughout this month as well, with the first one we know about being the Retirement Castle, where inside of here in the show there are some iconic Simpsons characters that play a huge role, including Grandpa, which means he's also going to be coming out this season as a brand new skin in the Week 1 update, which I'm actually very excited to get my hands on the Grandpa skin. I'm probably going to use this one a lot. It just is so funny. But one of the main locations from the show is actually missing from the island, being the school, which I assume will be getting added also in a later update, potentially just below Camp Krusty or in between Burns Manor and the Corruption Corners. But it's also been confirmed that Sideshow Bob will be coming into LEGO Fortnite, which means he will also be getting his very own skin inside of Battle Royale, which you guys don't want to go anywhere because there's still a lot of skins we need to talk about that you guys can actually get for free, which is really cool. Fortnite have also said they plan to return to 100 players per match, which is actually really good. We haven't seen this in a while. Their exact words were, "We plan to return to 100 players next season, but we wanted to see what happens when we concentrate the action." I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it looks like we're going to be getting 100 player lobbies again, so make sure you guys are loading up them 50 bombs, ladies and gentlemen, because the lobbies are going to be stacked for kills. But remember when I said it doesn't stop there? Well, it's now being confirmed that the 7 are returning. The storyline is back, ladies and gentlemen. Chapter 7 is going to be the biggest one yet. Mark Rain actually did tease it again after Fortnite teased it at the start of the month, as Fortnite has referred Chapter 7 as Chapter 7, spelling out the word 7, during their appearance at the LA Dodgers game today, and in the Hollywood teaser, which could be a teaser for the 7's return and an LA-themed map/POI. But Mark Rain did say this, he is the co-founder of Epic Games: "You people are just imagining things. Let's take a big breath, count to 10 and let it go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spelled out in letters. 8, 9, 10. Do we feel better now? Relaxation is key." So they've confirmed the 7 is going to be returning, and we actually do know what the state of the 7 are. I'm not going to lie, we haven't seen these since Chapter 3 Season 4, so they might actually have a bit of a rework, because we do know the Paradigm had a bit of a rework and it's so much cooler. But the Foundation is all covered in chrome, the Origin is chromed, the Paradigm is missing from the Zero Fusion event, which is pretty cool. The Scientist is chromed, the Visitor returned in Fortnite OG, so he's had a whole new design. The Imagined is unknown, and the Order is also chromed, so they're basically all chromed. We may be getting chrome versions of the 7 skins, we don't know. Either way, they're going to be really cool.